Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to be reviewing some items from the Born Pretty store. The things I'm going to be showing you today are this nail foil, some neat water decals, a new stamping plate, these rhinestone picker pencils, and this nail polish remover dispenser bottle. Okay? I also wanted to show you this ring. This ring is also from Born Pretty store, and I absolutely love it. I really, really love it. It's got those that little bumpy texture that almost looks like the black rhinestones, but it isn't. It does have a little bit of sparkle to it just because the surface is shiny, okay? And it's adjustable. So I actually really like that it's adjustable because then it will fit any size, okay? So I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so the first item I think I'm going to show you will be this nail foil. Okay, they have a bunch of different designs. It comes in this kind of cellophane wrapping with this sort of lace. This is not part of the foil. This is actually just part of the packaging. Okay, so I'm going to take it out of its protective envelope. Okay, and as you can see, it is one sheet, but it's about twice the length of that. Well, more than twice. Look at that. It's about the length of 3 squares, so it's actually quite a lot that you get. Okay, and it's all in one continuous sheet. So let me go ahead and apply some of that so you can see how it works. This stuff does not have the typical brown backing that you see on other nail foils, but it's very clear which side is the bottom, okay? Okay, so what I'm going to do to apply this, I don't have any specifically nail foil glue, so what I'm going to use is just some Best Glue Ever from Scrap Perfect, and I mix it with just a tiny bit of water to just loosen the consistency just a little bit, okay? But if you have nail foil glue, then that's, you know, even better, okay? So just for example's sake, I'm going to just take this glue and I'm going to paint just the corner of, or I should say an angled half of my nail with the glue. Okay, so we're going to need to let that glue dry. So while it is drying, I'm going to move on to the water decals. Okay, so this style really caught my attention because I really like the look of the feathers, and I love that they have all these multicolored ones. So these again come in this little plastic envelope, and on the back of the envelope it does give you instructions on how to apply them, and they're actually tucked into this little envelope here. It is one sheet of decals. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is choose one of these decals. You'll cut out that design from the card. Okay. Okay, and then next what you want to do is take that trimmed piece and drop it into water for 10 to 20 seconds. They recommend warm water. Okay. Now, we should be able to slide that image off the paper. You grab it with your tweezers, okay, and it will slide off the protective film or the card that it was on, and then place it on your nail where you want the image to go, and be very gentle if you want to reposition it, because they do tear easily, and kind of tap it to make sure you get any excess water off of it, and see, there it is attached, just perfect. and then you would put top coat over the top of that. Before I do the top coat, I'm going to show you one of the other items that I'm reviewing, and it is these rhinestone pickers, okay? What these are, they come to you like this, unsharpened, okay? So all I did was put this in a pencil sharpener, and then it comes into a really tight point. So then what I did is I took just some nail clippers and just clipped the end so that the tip is flat. So with that in mind, I'm going to take some clear polish and I'm going to just place it where I would want to put my glitters or rhinestones, as the case may be. And then this is just a set of red mini hexagon glitters from Born Pretty Store also. And using this picker, I don't even have to dip it into polymer because it's already slightly tacky. And see, it picks up the glitter just perfectly. And then I can place it down where I want. Okay? And the beauty of this is that there's no mess involved. This thing won't be stuck with nail polish on it because we're just picking and placing. Especially if you're using hexagon glitters, you know how they're kind of static clung to the tip or to the lid of this jar? I would just take that, and rather than just a quick tap like that one picked up, no problem. Sometimes you have to just press it a little bit. But either way, these pick up great. Okay, and then I don't have any cleaning to do or anything because it's perfectly normal. And then if your tip gets worn or broken, you can just keep sharpening it. So I would imagine this thing is going to last a very long time. And when purchasing it, it comes in a pack of 2. So either plan to have these forever or share one with a friend, whatever works for you. So I really, really like this. I know I'm very big into dotting tools, but I happen to really like this just because of the fact that I no longer have to pick up polymer and hope it doesn't dry before I pick up a glitter. Okay, so I really do like that item. See? And now that I have those glitters on there, so I'm going to use some top coat and just cover both the glitters and my water decal. That will also smooth out the surface and give it that nice shine on top. So see that? Within seconds, I have a very easy nail art design. Now, going back to my ring finger where I put the glue, once it's completely dry, it's clear. When using nail foil, you can either cut a piece out that works, you know, about the size of your nail, or just grab the whole sheet. For my purposes here, so I just cut a piece of that nail foil with some scissors, okay? Then I'm going to place it with that dull side down onto the glue, leaving the part that you want to see facing up. And I'm going to press that down. Okay, once you have it smoothed down and pressed down onto that glue, you can just peel it off, and there it is. Oh my gosh, I love nail foil beyond all words, you guys. Really, really. Can't get this thing to focus. Focus. There you go. See how beautiful that is? Ugh, foils are so cool. The biggest challenge with foils, number 1, is using the right glue. Number 2 is covering it. Now what will happen is, if you want to leave it as super shiny as it is, you can go without top coat. But just expect that it's not going to last too long, and that's true for any nail foils. Or I have heard that you can cover it with a gel polish that you might cure with an LED lamp, and that supposedly will minimize the shrinkage. Because if I put regular top coat on it, this will tend to wrinkle just a little bit. Okay. Now, I have another item to show you, which is this amazing stamping plate. Now, I have reviewed Born Pretty Store stamping plates in the past, but they have never had one of these full plate image things. And I just think that this is kind of the newest, latest, and greatest trend in a lot of nail plate companies. And this particular plate, I think, is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and peel this blue film off the front, off the top of it, and we'll try it out. It does have a blue protective film on the back as well, because there's no paper backing. My personal opinion, I am going to leave the blue back on this plate just as a protective coating. If it peels off, I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm going to peel this blue plastic off, revealing, of course, a beautiful plate. It does look like it's ingrained pretty well, but we'll go ahead and try these images and see how they turn out. I'm going to use a black polish that I know stamps very well. I'm using Clean Color in black. And I'm just using my regular stamper and plastic scraper. These are both from Born Pretty Store also. So let's go ahead and take some black polish on one area that I like. Okay, I'm going to scrape that off. Wow, that looks beautiful on the stamper. Now let's go ahead and put it on the nail. Yeah, I mean, it's really very, very nice. You know, I would almost say that compared to all of my Born Pretty Store plates that I own, and I do have a lot of them, I would have to say that this is probably the best one in terms of image quality. I mean, it's turned out fantastic. I should have done more of the image and I wouldn't have a bare spot. But yeah, very, very good. In fact, let me go to a part where this area feels a little smoother. So let's test that one too, just for the sake of really testing this plate. Okay. Picking that up and putting it over a thumb. Yep, beautiful. Really, really good. I think they're just improving the quality of their plates all the time. This is a really, really good one, and I just love all these swirls and details that you can get out of it. So, excellent, excellent plate. So, I recommend it if you like these kind, because you can pick any portion of the image to put on your nails, use it for like a French tip, an angle, do a whole nail, whatever works for you, but there's plenty of ideas just here on one plate. So next we're going to try this bottle, and this is the last item I have to show you. This is a nail polish remover bottle. It's got a pump top, and I know you may have seen other brands that do this as well. This is quite a wide bottle, which I think is a really good thing because it keeps it pretty stable. And then all you do on here is you take your lint-free wipe and you press it on this little well here, and as you can see, you get a whole bunch of polish remover right there, and then you don't have to do any pouring. You don't have to worry about your Q-tip falling in the bottle. You don't have to do it on your cotton pad. If you are somebody who's just looking to do it on your cotton swabs, okay, I take the cotton swab, I press it right here in the middle where the stuff comes out, okay, and then it's already wet. Or you can use the little bit of polish. Sorry for the bumpy camera work here. Eek, there you go. See how there's a little bit of polish remover there in that little well? You can just go ahead and dip it right in there, and then you've got your swab ready to go for cleanup. I should stress that though, this bottle does come empty. I just filled it with some non-acetone remover. You can put whatever remover you want in there, okay? And I actually really love this because it just pumps it right up here. There's no more, I can't tell you how many times I've gone to put a Q-tip in a bottle of remover and whoops, drop it in there. Now I've got this floating Q-tip that just kind of sits in the bottom of the bottle. So this is really an excellent thing to have. And I tend to also, as you saw with my water decals, sometimes I'll put polish remover in one of these and keep it out. but of course your polish remover evaporates. So I don't have any evaporation using this bottle. It's just whatever polish comes in here. It's like a self-serve, one type serving. So I absolutely love this bottle. The top comes down pretty securely. I've tipped it. I don't have any leaks. Nothing is coming out. So this is an excellent item to have. I do recommend. Now I understand, because I've seen other people that have these pump tops, and I've been really anxious to try it, and I absolutely love it. My coupon codes that I've had on all my previous Born Pretty store reviews has been active. It's a perpetual one, so it's always going to work. It's Gina K 31, and the thing that to remember is that it does not remove, it only works on non-sale items. So if you have a bunch of sale items, you use the coupon code and it doesn't seem to be taking off enough, probably those items were on sale. So just keep that in mind when you're using it. The last thing I wanted to do is, I don't have time to do the gel top on there. You'll just have to trust me. A lot of people have said if you use a clear gel polish over the top of nail foils that it does prevent some of this shrinkage. And here's what I'm going to show you how the shrinkage happens, okay? So let me zoom in nice and close, okay? And using my typical Seche Vite top coat, you're going to watch kind of what happens here. So it's shiny here, and as I put top coat over it, I only put it on one half so that you can see how this side stays shiny. And here, we're getting that kind of crinkled aluminum foil look. Now that's not to say that that's a bad thing, because I still see the little sparkles here and there. But as you can see, if you look at this side, the foil all by itself looks much better. So I would recommend either leave it open or try the gel over the top if you're using them. Okay, so that being said, I guess that covers all of the items. Also, and the polish, this crystal sand polish that I have on my other hand here is a Born Pretty store item. Okay, this one, I forget what the color is called, but the number on the bottom is 1. Okay, it's kind of a green aqua sea foam type greenish blue color. Okay, anyway, that covers it for all these items. I absolutely love everything that came through on this package from Born Pretty store. Very, very pleased. And I love that they're continuing to get new items. So as things come through, oh yes, my ring too. As new things come through, I will be sure to share them with you. But I hope that you have found some of this helpful and that you'll want some of these items for yourself. Don't forget, if you're shopping, to use that coupon code. It's 10% off your order. It's free shipping worldwide, always. For those of you who have never ordered from Born Pretty store before, please bear in mind, depending on where you are in the world, the items do take about 3 weeks to arrive. I have had it take as little as 2 weeks or as long as a month. So just don't be in a super big hurry if you're ordering, okay? But with that being said, that's it for this review. I hope you guys have found it helpful and have enjoyed yourselves as well. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!